بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. From today's class, we will start our second semester and from the page number 68, exercise number 5. First of all, you have to make a title of second semester has been started. From the next page, you will make a title page of unit number 5, exponent, and then after making a header of your exercise 5, you will start your working. Actually, your unit number 5 is about the exponents. What are exponents? When we have given that, if I am writing here 2 to 5, so how I can write it is that the fifth power of 2. Keep it in mind, beta, that it is known as your base. It is known as your base, and this one is known as your power exponent or index. What it actually means? It actually means that if you have 2 power 5 or 2 raised to power 5, then it means 2 will be multiplied by itself by 5 times. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your power shows that the base is multiplied by itself on that time. For example, if you have 3 power 4, it means that your 3 will be multiplied by 3 by 4's time. Now, there are 3 different conditions that, first of all, if we have our number, positive number having a power, negative base having an even odd power, and negative base having an even power. Now, keep it in mind, if your base is positive, there is not any effect of your powers on your numbers. For example, if you have 2 power 3 or 2 power 4, if you look towards here, 3 is an odd number. What is an odd number? An odd number is a number, odd numbers are those numbers which are not divisible by 2. And what are the even numbers? Even numbers are divisible by 2. Now you have 3 different conditions. First of all, if you have a positive base or your base is a positive real number, so there is not any impact of your power on your number. If your base is positive, your answer will be positive. For example, if I am having 2 power 3, so it means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. Since I have 2 power 3, I will multiply 2 by 3 times. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Get it? Now, if I am having 2 power 4, I will multiply 2 by 4, 4 times, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. Now, if you look towards your base and your answer, your base, we do not have any sign, it means there is a positive number. Your base is positive, your answer is a positive. But if you have your base with a negative number, for example, here I have minus 2 and I have an odd power. So, how I will solve that? Minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus 2, minus minus plus, plus minus minus. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. First we read our signs. That minus minus plus, plus minus minus. I have minus 8. And if I have an even power, so it means that minus 2 will be multiplied by minus 2 will be multiplied by minus 2 will be multiplied by minus 2. I will multiply minus 2 by minus 2 4 times. So, minus minus plus, plus minus minus, and minus minus, again I will get the plus. So, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. What we get here, that if we have a negative base and our power is an odd number, so our answer is also a negative real number. If you have a negative base and your power is an odd number, so your answer will be a negative number. But if you have your negative base, the base of your number is negative and the power is even, so you will have a positive real number. Keep this thing in your mind. If you have your negative base and power is an odd number, so you will get a negative answer. And if you will have a negative base and power is a positive even number, so we will have plus real number is our answer. Now the next condition is that if you have two same bases are going to multiply. If you have given this condition that your bases are same and your powers are different, so how you will solve them? That you will write your bases one time, and just add your power 3 plus 4, which will give you 2 power 7. And then you will multiply your 2 by 2 7 times. Get it? And then you will write your answer. When you will do this, when you have the same base, you will write your base one time and just add your power. The next condition is that when you have different bases, but your powers are, when you have different bases, but your powers are same. When you have different bases, but your powers are same, what you will do? That we will write these bases under a bracket and just write our powers one time. This law will be valid when we have different bases and same powers. Now how we will solve? 5 to the 10 power 3. 10 power 3 means 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10, and it will give you 1000. This condition is valid when you have different bases and having the same powers. Now if you have another case that you have your bases are same but your powers are different and there is a sign of division between your bases. Here we have used the sign of multiplication. When we have the sign of multiplication between our bases, so we will add our powers, and when we have a sign of division between our bases, so we will write our bases one time and then we will subtract our powers. 5 minus 4 will give you 1, and in algebra 2 power 1 means 2. When you have a sign of multiplication between your same bases, you will add your power. When you have a sign of division between your bases, so you will subtract your power. The next thing which you have to keep it in mind, if the power of your base is 0, then it will always equal to 1. Keep this thing in your mind. Whenever you have your power is a 0, so we will write this number, or the variable is a 1. For example, if you have p power 0, so it is equal to 1. If you have 2000 power 0, it is equal to 1. Every number which is raised up to the power 0 will be equal to 1. Keep these key points in your mind. Then when we have the same basis having a sign of multiplication, then we will add our powers. When we have same powers and having the different bases, so we will write our that power outside the bracket and then solve our value. When we have the same basis having a sign of division, then we will subtract our power, and whenever we have a power 0, then this power is equal to 1. Now the next which you have to keep it in your mind is that if you have minus 3 power 8 divided by minus 3 power 4 divided by 3 power 4. It is also a blank in your exercise that what should be it equal to, or is it equal to minus 3 or not. Now how we will solve it? We have minus 3 power 5. So how we will write it? Minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 and then multiplied by minus 3. Divide means that you will write your value in denominator. 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Okay. Minus minus plus minus minus plus, or you can also say that you have minus sign in all your values, so keep the minus sign as a common. You will have 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 and 3 will be cancelled by each other. So which numbers you have left? Minus 3. It means it is a true statement. The next thing in your blank is about that if the reciprocal of 2 power 4 is 4 power 2. It is also a key point of your exercise 5, that keep it in mind, if you have 3 power 2, 3 power 2 means 3 multiplied by 3, 3 3 the 9. What is reciprocal? Reciprocal means the multiplicative inverse. As we read in our previous chapter number 3, that what is a reciprocal? Reciprocal is a multiplicative inverse. So what is the multiplicative or inverse of 9? 1 upon 9. Now keep it in mind, the multiplicative inverse of 3 power square is 1 upon 3 power square. Okay, the multiplicative inverse of 3 power square is equal to 1 upon 3 power square. It is not equal to 2 power 3. That you cannot find out the reciprocal by the alternation of your values. The reciprocal of your numbers will be equal to the 1 upon, that you will write your numbers in your denominator. The reciprocal, if you have the reciprocal of 2 upon 4, so you will have the reciprocal of 2 upon 4 is 1 upon 2 power 4. If you have your reciprocal 2 raised to power 4, so your reciprocal will be equal to 1 upon 2 raised to power 4. It is not equal to 4 power square. Now come on your exercise. I hope that by the giving explanation you can solve out your fill in the blanks and true false. We will next solve question number 3. What is your question number 3? Express the following is rational numbers. I am solving here part 2. Minus 2 upon 3 power 3. Here we have a question number 3 that express the following as rational numbers. What are the rational numbers? Rational numbers are those which can be written in the form of P and Q, where P and Q are real numbers. Now you have to, your question is minus 2 upon 3 power 3. The whole bracket means that your 3 will be applied on all the values which are under your bracket. You have minus 2 power 3 and 3 power 3. Then how we will write it? That we will apply this power 3 on minus 2 as well as on 3. Get it? This power 3 means that it will be applied on all the values or all the numbers which are under the bracket. So first of all we will apply it minus 2 on minus 2, then we will apply it on 3. Now when we apply it minus 2 raised to power 3 means that we will multiply minus 2 by minus 2 3 times. Since we have minus 2 power 3, it means that minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus 2. Then I have 3 power 3. It means that 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Again I am repeating my word that you have power 3 and under the bracket you have minus 2 upon 3. It means that your 3 will be applied on all the values which are under your bracket. Now here we have minus 2 and 3. We will apply 3 on minus 2 as well as on 3. When this 3 will be applied on minus 2, it will give you minus 2 raised to power 3. Then it means that you will multiply minus 2 by 3 times, minus 2 by 2 by 3 times, minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus 2. Then 3 power 3 means that you will multiply 3 by 3 times. Now multiply, first of all we will multiply our signs, minus minus plus, plus minus minus. Or you know that I have explained it that when you have a minus base having an odd number, your answer will always become a negative real number. Now 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. The answer of my numerator is minus 8. Now I will multiply 3, 3 3 the 9, 3 9 the 27. It is my rational number. Now come on the part number 3. Four upon 5 minus power minus raised to power minus 2. Now student, you have your question as 4 upon 5 raised to power minus 2. Whenever you have a power in a minus sign, power with a minus sign, so first of all we will change it into plus, or first of all we will change our negative power into positive power. How we will change our negative power into positive power? That we will write the reciprocal of individual of our bracket. For example, I have 4 upon 5. In order to change my minus 2 or my negative power into plus power, I will write the reciprocal of given number, which is 5 upon 4. Whenever you have a minus or negative power, you will write your number, the reciprocal of your number. For example, if you have 4 upon 5 raised to the power minus 2, so you will write it as 5 upon 4. Then your power, positive power will be changed into, negative power will be changed into positive power. It will be the first step of your question. If you have your power with a negative sign, that you will write your number as a reciprocal, and then you will change your sign into from the negative to the positive. I have 4 upon 5 raised to power minus 2. I will change it into 5 upon 4, and then I will write my minus 2 as a plus 2. Now this power 2 or this power square will be apply on 5 as well as on 4. Now 5 power square means that you will multiply 5 by 5 2 times, and 4 power square means you will multiply 4 by 4 2 times. 5 5 the 25, 4 4 the 16. It is your answer. This question explains us that whenever we have a power in a negative, what the power is, even the odd or even. So you have to change first of all your power from negative to positive. And how you will change your power from the negative to the positive? That you will write the reciprocal of the given question or the given number. If we will talk about the part 4 of question number 3, minus 3 upon 4 minus 3. It is your question. Minus 3 upon 4 raised to power minus 3. So your question is minus 3 upon 4 raised to power minus 3. Since we have a minus power or a negative power, first of all we will change it from the negative to positive. How we will change? That we will write the reciprocal. Minus 3 upon 4 will be changed into 4 upon minus 3. When we will write the reciprocal of the value, my sign will be, my power will be changed from the minus 3 to plus 3. Now it means that this power 3 will be applied on 4 as well as on minus 3. Now you have 4 power 3, it means you will multiply 4 by 4 3 times. In the same way, minus 3 power 3, it means minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 or multiplied by minus 3. Now multiply your values. 4 for the 16, 16 for the 64. First multiply your sign. Minus minus plus, plus minus minus. 3 3 the 9, 9 3 the 27. Now if you read to your question, you have to express the following as rational number, and you all have in your mind that the rational number, whenever we have to write our answer in the rational number, we will write it in a standard form. And how we will write it in a standard form? That we are not allowed to write our denominator with the minus sign. So we will change it. How we will change it? That as we have done in our previous exercise, that we will shift our minus from denominator to numerator. So my answer will be minus 64 upon 27. All the parts of question number 3 are in your homework. Question number 1, fill in the blanks from part 1 till part 5. And true false, part 1 till part 5 is in your homework. And question number 3, part 1, 2, 3, 4 is in your homework. Now, how you will start your working? I am again repeat here that first of all you will make a title page of second semester has been started. From the next page you will make a title page of unit number 5 exponent, and after this with the header of exercise 5 you will start your working. I have given here the explanation of all the points related to your fill in the blanks and true false. Now you can easily solve inshallah ta'ala your blanks and your true false when you will take your points clearly. After this you have to solve your question number 3. If you have any problem, you can contact us, then we will clear your confusion. Till the next class, take care. Allah Hafiz.